Good morning. I'm Nigel Harris. I'm author of Block 2 of S309. I've been working on it for 2 to 3 months. I've got a bit ahead. I've got all the material sorted out in terms of where it's going to go, but there's a lot more relating to assessment and so on that still needs to be done. But I'm a bit ahead of myself because I'm about to go off to China for a field trip in eastern Tibet. Now, that's one of the advantages. We have a lot more autonomy as authors, and my opinion of edX at this stage is that it's pretty good. If the OU module is going to be built up of resources obtained from pre-existing OU texts, material available in the e-library at the OU, and diverse resources on the internet, then I think it's hard to think of a structure that would do it better and easier than edX. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know what lies ahead. In terms of academic advantages, I think, well, the great advantage is you see results immediately. In the traditional way of working at the OU, you write something, you send it around to your colleagues for approval, perhaps, and then it gets submitted to various editing, and this person has it and that person has it. The graphics has to be drawn up, etc., etc. It can be 6 months between it leaving your hands and you see it back in a different form for you to re-edit. Now you can do that all, more or less immediately, and assembling stuff and then seeing exactly how the students will see it is great, because you can get it right, and you can get it the way that you, the academic, thinks that your material is best presented. That touches on another advantage, which I think there is freedom for the individuality of the author to come through in terms of style. If you want to have lots of images, or want to have lots of graphs, or lots of video, or whatever, because you think that you presenting your material works best in this way, that's terrific. And it doesn't matter that different authors do this in different ways. You don't need to have a house style. You don't need to have little rules handed down by editors. What you have to have, of course, is clarity and good teaching. And in this respect, it's like at a conventional university where, Dr. Bloggs talks to you on one thing for 1 week, and then Dr. Jones for the next week, and the students have no expectation that they're going to use the same font or have the same presentational style or anything like that. The only thing that unites these two things is that it all falls under the umbrella of the module, and of course the assessment strategy has to be shared, and so that's where we are now. I'm feeling pretty positive. Good so far, I suppose, is my assessment.